Hello again. All right, so I'm excited. You should be excited. We're doing adjectives and adverbs together now. Fantastic. We're on page 237 of your packet. 237. Okay. And adverbs, again, as we've stated in the last video, it is how, when, or where. How, when, or where it is going to describe another adjective or another adverb. Many times it does end in ly, but please do not use this as an indicator of something being an adverb because it may be the case, but there are times it may not be the case. So, also, an adverb can come before or after the verb it describes. So, I know that we are usually used to a pattern. You have your subject, you have your verb, then you have your direct object. No, adverbs can be plopped in there before or after the verb, and we just need to know how to pick it out. All right, so your first example, tsunamis are usually caused by volcanoes, earthquakes, and landslides. Okay. So usually answers that question when. Okay. And it describes caused. So if you look back up here, usually, right, is going to be drawn to your verb are usually, and usually caused. Okay, so they are usually and usually caused. So we need to have two arrows signifying that usually ties together or is linked to these verbs. Are usually, usually caused. Okay. They describe adjectives, as I stated a little bit earlier. Maybe I was too quick, but yeah, so they describe adjectives. They describe those other adverbs as well. So if we look at the example, a tsunami is your verb here, a very high wave. So high describes how or what the waves are, what kind of waves these are. Very is your adverb. It describes how high. They are very, very high. And then you have a, that is your adjective, as we have stated in a couple videos. Okay, so make sure that we can pull out all of these parts of speech. You have is your verb. A is a special adjective or an article. Very is going to be your adverb, and high is your adjective that describes the wave. Okay? So we have another example in the diagram. Adverbs and adjectives are written below the words that they describe. Okay, and we've been doing this quite a bit, and we're just taking it a step further now. So tsunamis happen most often in the Pacific Ocean. Your subject here is going to be the tsunami. Your verb, happen. Tsunamis happen. Now we have two adverbs here. Two adverbs. Tsunamis most. And I'm sorry, tsunamis happen most. Okay, so that's going to be your first adverb. And tsunamis happen often, your second adverb. And yes, sentences can have more than one adverb, just as something can have more than one adjective. Okay, and then as you notice, they did go ahead and put parentheses around your prepositional phrase. So you want to continue with that habit. Let's go down to your last example here. Extremely active earthquakes encircle the Pacific Ocean. All right, so the subject is earthquake. What do the earthquakes do? They encircle. And what do they encircle? The Pacific Ocean. So the Pacific Ocean is directly affected by this earthquake encircling it. Earthquakes are active, and earthquakes, they are extremely active. So extremely, again, there's that ly, so we know that it is an adverb. So extremely is your adverb, and active is going to be your adjective that describes earthquakes. You want to put or place both of those underneath of earthquakes. The is going to describe Pacific Ocean. The article the describes the Pacific Ocean. Let's go ahead and practice some. I'll do number 1 with you. Tsunamis mainly hit islands. Do you see anything that might end in the ly? Mainly. Okay. So mainly is going to be your adverb that describes what? Mainly hit. Okay. So mainly hit. We need to put adv on top of mainly. And we're going to draw an arrow from mainly to hit. Number 2, you have an adjective and an adverb, and I want you to try these on your own if you can, all right? Please do 2 and 3 and then the independent practice on the next page. I know that you have this. I know that we continue to add layers on top of all of this, but you're smart. You got this. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.